All right, amplifiers, Kenny Harper here, tuning in to another amplified action session. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of the takeaways I received by connecting with other thought leaders from PodFest 2022. Now, very often we get caught up in our own day-to-day, right? We get caught up in how we think, how we see the world. But our reality is really based on our experiences. So when we connect with other people, we learn from their experiences. We have the opportunity to see things with a new perspective. When we see things with a new perspective, that may lead us to take new actions and achieve new results. So here are some of the things that I took away from PodFest 2022. One of the things was just how cool it is post-pandemic to come back and actually meet people in person. You can connect with people online through Zoom around the world, which is quite incredible. But something about actually connecting with someone and having a conversation and meeting with them and even dancing with them on the dance floor is really cool. Getting to see someone's booth, getting to pick up their books and flip through them and talk to them about their journey and see their emotion and feel their energy and see how they interact with other people. That is pretty powerful as well. And then again, when you have an experience that you can get people together and maybe it's have a drink or get on the dance floor or just network in a group where you're not in a Zoom or a virtual setting, but you're actually getting to have that energy together is really cool. So here are the top 3 takeaways from PodFest 2022, day 3. The first one is from Debbie Pace. Now she's the host of the Show Up Show, and it's just to show up, right? So PodFest had been virtual the last couple years since the pandemic, and they had a live event. And Debbie, realizing it was an opportunity to showcase her business and her brand, showed up. She became a sponsor. Now, there are some people that sometimes will think, oh, maybe that would be something I could do. But then they think, well, it costs money, it'll take time. What if it doesn't work? And then they don't show up. Debbie took action. She showed up. And that is a great mindset. So I appreciate you, Debbie. Thanks for being the awesome person you are. Now, Nate Woodbury, he is the host of Be the Hero. And he's an advocate for helping people use YouTube to communicate their thought leadership, to generate business, and really build a community around their expertise. And I think that's a great strategy. If you haven't realized, I'm doubling down on that strategy myself. For the past couple of years, I've been focused on more of the podcast side of things and doing interviews. I initially started up doing only audio. In fact, the first time I did a podcast, I did a handful and then I didn't know what I was doing. So I just tried a handful and said, okay, that was interesting, but that's really not the best strategy. I tried again and I got about to 10, but I didn't really have a vision on where I was trying to take that second attempt. The third time, when I started Growth Amplifiers, I had a vision of connecting others that had the attitude, expertise, and drive and creating a community of growth amplifiers. Now I've been doing it for 2 years and it's helped me grow my business and it's helping inspire other amplifiers around the world. So being the hero, showing up, and then being the hero by cultivating community, by sharing the knowledge and expertise you have. And now I'm doubling down with YouTube because it's a great way. YouTube is a second search engine for people to look for information. It's a great way to show your personality, your expertise, and build a library of answers to help people get rid of the challenges they have and get the solutions that they want. Builds your trust, rapport, and builds momentum through time. So if you haven't done that yet, it's a great strategy. Speaking of YouTube, Yes. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and subscribe. That's highly appreciated. Love to see any comments you have as well. And if you're not on my YouTube channel, go to YouTube and look up Growth Amplifiers. We're interviewing different amplifiers from around the world, showing the top tips, tools, and resources to help you amplify your business, whether it's mindset, whether it's strategy and habits, or whether it's creating a better experience for those you serve to cultivate raving fans. We're sharing actionable insights to help you amplify your business. So appreciate that. All right, number 3, self-publish and succeed. Now, I mentioned this is Julie Broad's book. She has a business where she helps people come up with their ideas, organize them, produce them, and market them. And like Nate with Be the Hero, getting people to collect their ideas into a unit, a book, and then get it out in front of their market so that they can build rapport, build credibility, and grow their business. It creates a win-win-win. And if you've seen my shows before, you know I'm an advocate for the book, right? Where's my finger? There it is. There it is. Creating a book is perhaps the number one marketing strategy you can work on. And it can go hand in hand with your YouTube channel. So think about that. And some of the things we offer in Growth Amplifiers are just ideas of how you can get that, how you can develop those habits and systems so that you can create your content in such a way that amplifies your message. And speaking of which, I'd also like to thank Dan Thomas from Social Boom. He also had a book about growing your Instagram. So YouTube is a great channel. Instagram is also a really popular channel for getting out your message. Now, both YouTube and Instagram, you can be active on there, but if you don't have a strategy, that's guiding your prospects to become customers, to cultivate community, to elevate the relationship, then you can be spending a lot of time and a lot of money taking actions that's not getting a result. So Dan shares some best practices for how you can put out your message in a unified manner to help you grow your influence and reach really with your ideal customer. So with Debbie, Nate, Julie, and Dan, thank you so much for sharing those insights, for being awesome amplifiers in the world. I highly appreciate you and what you do. And if you're tuning in right now, I encourage you again to subscribe and write your comments, amplifiers that you've seen that have been valuable. Love to see who they are. We're looking for guests for the Growth Amplifier podcast. We're looking to build a community of other thought leaders and growth amplifiers, advisors and coaches that have the attitude, expertise, and drive and want to make a bigger impact in the world by providing a better experience for their clients. So if you know those people, please feel free to share that in the comments. And thank you for being the amplifier you are in the world. I appreciate you.